The topic I will be talking about today has become a serious issue in the United States. It ruins lives, breaks up families, and has a lasting impact. It is criminal and it has been with us for a very long time. It is not confined to any one socioeconomic, ethnic, religious, racial, or age group, and knows no geographic and educational boundaries. According to the Texas Department of Public Safety, about 1 out of every 4 women in the United States will be physically assaulted or raped by an intimate partner at some point in her life. In fact, American women are more likely to be assaulted, injured, raped, or killed by a male partner than by any other type of assailant. Estimates of assaults on women by partners range from approximately 2 million to 4 million each year in the United States alone, and something definitely needs to be done. We all as a community need to be more aware of the situation and what we can do to help. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, it is estimated that on average only 60% of non-fatal intimate partner violence is reported to law enforcement. This is a big part due to the fact that these women are terrified of their partners and what they might do. Many times abusers use verbal, emotional, and physical violence along with apologies, promises, and affection to control their victims. A victim may hold on to the hope that the abuser will change. Victims often also feel tremendous shame and embarrassment and use denial as a way of coping with the abuse. In many cases, the abuser has threatened to kill his partner, himself, or the children if his partner tries to leave. Money is also often tightly controlled, so a woman may also fear losing financial support and may question how she will be able to support herself and her children. People who are not abused might find it hard to understand why anyone would stay in a relationship where abuse occurs. Victims are often blamed. Some people even falsely believe that if a person stays, she must be weak or needy, and this is not true. So what do we do? Well, there are many different ways in which we can help and or at least minimize domestic violence in our community. Something as simple as a phone call could possibly change a person's life permanently for the better. It is reported that 3 out of 4 people know of someone who is in a relationship in which domestic abuse takes place or maybe are being abused themselves. There are many organizations out there that were created to support women and their children who are often abused by their husbands. In order to minimize the problem, we have got to start reporting the abuse more often in order to have the future generations grow up in a better place. There are many ways in which not only our community, but the United States and maybe even the entire world would benefit from doing something about domestic abuse. Can you imagine what it would be like if there was no domestic abuse? The children of future generations could grow up to be stable, loving, and caring individuals, which is not the case for children who grow up in homes where domestic abuse occurs. According to the American Psychological Association, a child's exposure to the father abusing his mother is the strongest risk factor for transmitting violent behavior from one generation to the next. And male children who witness the abuse of mothers by their fathers are more likely to become men who batter their partners as adults than those male children that come from homes where violence does not occur. So in order to stop this vicious cycle, let's do something about it. So if you know someone who is engaged in a relationship in which domestic abuse is a problem, or if you are in a relationship yourself, speak up. Do something about it today. It is time to better this world for the future generations. There are many organizations in our community alone that are more than willing to help out women and their children who are suffering from domestic abuse. Some websites to some of these organizations that will be able to help you are safehorizons.org, familyplace.org, and safehaventc.org, which is located here in Tarrant County. I hope that you take the information I have given you today and put it to good use. It is time to start fixing this problem which has been with us for many years. We have to make this world a better place for our children and for all the future generations still to come. Thank you.